Woo! Episode number 12 of the Camden Project with yours truly, Jay. What's up, everybody? I hope y'all staying dry, warm. Get your jackets, get your scarves, all that good stuff. Listen, let me do a little house cleaning real quick. And today I got my tea. Um, and I ain't talking about news when I say that. It just sounds weird when I say I got my tea. I actually mean literally tea in a cup. But yeah, if you wanna hit me up on Facebook, if you got questions, you're trying to come on, all that good stuff. Um, J Dave JAYDAVE on Facebook, Instagram Big Twin 871. It is two G's in that big, so hit me up on Instagram as well. Um, got questions, anything you trying to come on. If you want to support, show love, advertise, hit me up on Cash App JDB871. If you don't have any money, hit me up anyway. I love to show love. It's nothing. Yeah. First thing I want to also say is, y'all get y'all some Bitcoin. Y'all get y'all some Bitcoin. It's pretty high right now, so read up a little bit before you start purchasing Bitcoins and all that stuff. Read up and see if it'll be wise for you to go ahead and get some Bitcoin right now. I got in when the time was pretty good. I don't know. I think last year or something. I can't remember. It was in the 60s by the time I got in, but now it's up to the 90s. Man, it kind of goes back. It seesaws between what, about 95 to 103 at any given point. I know it's because Trump, he's big on Bitcoin, so obviously he's about to be the new president. So it kind of made it shoot up a little bit, which is a good thing. So, but think before you buy. Like they say, drink responsibly, gamble responsibly, whatever, because it is a form of gambling. Second thing, to all my hot wing places out there, can y'all please stop frying the damn wing so hard? Okay, I don't have big ass teeth where I can just saw the damn meat off of the bone like a damn beaver or something. I feel like I'm biting the meat off of the live chicken. Next time you do it, I'm calling your ass out, whatever business, because I just had some wings, yes, at 11 in the morning with some fried rice. Yeah, I don't want to have to fight with it. And another thing, mainly to the ladies that's listening to this or that's ordering the food, can y'all stop asking them to take all the damn ingredients out the fried rice? No carrots, no peas, no broccoli. Matter of fact, no rice. Just put rice on there, but no rice. We know y'all only want the damn shrimp. Just go home and make that shit. Because now, so they won't waste they broccoli and carrots and peas and shit. I got an extra 50 damn peas and carrots in my rice now. So yeah, next time y'all just go home and make rice. Boy, you know what? Women, y'all women, I love y'all. Y'all know y'all can alter a menu. Like when you go out and she just asking a ton of damn questions about the food. Um, ma'am, I know it's catfish. Is it possible that you could take the cat out the fish and just bring the fish? Can I just come back there and watch them cook? Watch the chef cook? Is that possible? Matter of fact, can I just cook it myself? Where the aprons at? Like, damn. And you sitting over there at the table like, if I didn't want to have sex with this motherfucker, boy, I would chomp her ass off and leave this fine establishment. But no, yeah, y'all eat the food how it damn come. Ain't nobody got time for that. You changing the damn menu to, I don't know. We not at your house with your crusty ass salt and pepper. Anyways, but yeah, Happy holidays to everybody. If you out there Christmas shopping, whatever you shopping for, first y'all make sure y'all drive safe, man. For real. It was that rain yesterday. It was dark as hell. It's getting dark early now. Uh, y'all make sure y'all drive safe when you go out there shopping for the holidays. You know, and I was thinking sometimes when I go to the mall and I'm like, damn, everybody is in this mall because somebody said that Christmas is a holiday we need to buy gifts for people for. I need to physically go out and get gifts and wrap them. Like, it's crazy when you think about it. Like, next time you're in the mall and you see how packed it is, where you're having to physically turn your body to like walk right down the hall just to walk through the hundreds of people in your way because everybody always consider it the person as being in their way. It's not just walking past somebody. And some people, they're so captivated by Christmas or holidays that they'll be mad if you don't get them a gift. That's how altered our mindset is about the holidays. You know, just going out. But it does feel good sometimes. You know when you go out and it's kind of chilly, everybody got the jackets on, holiday stuff is in the air. So I kind of understand, but just something to think about next time you're out shopping. You're like, damn, Jay is right, twin is right, whatever you want to call me. But now when you out there buying gifts, make sure you telling whoever you getting the gift for that you getting them a gift. Don't just come knocking on somebody's door or showing up with a gift and you never told them you getting them a gift and they're not handing you anything back. And you like, I done bought this bitch a gift. She ain't gave me shit. But that nasty ass food she be cooking. So make sure you make sure you let that person know. Now, to all my fellas out there, that doesn't apply to your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. It doesn't apply to them. Don't be saying this is December 24th and ain't no gifts under the damn Christmas tree and ain't nobody bought no. Well, you ain't bought her nothing because you thinking she's supposed to tell you that she getting you a gift. So get your act together. But I was googling something because I like to shop. I like to go out and shop. I'm not really too fond on the I'm not too fun with the online shopping, mainly because of people stealing your shit off your porch. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that I'll be at work and they'll send me that email or that text like soon as I get to work and I know I got 12 more damn hours at work. And my shit is just sitting right there on the porch looking all pretty. The sun beaming on it and shit. So I like to go out into the store unless the deal is just like too outrageously good. Then I'll have to just I try to set it up where I either get it that next day when I know somebody will be home or I'll be home or try to buy it late enough in the day where it'll come at a later time in the day where I can get home at least an hour or two before. I mean, while I'm still at work, I can say, okay, I got an hour or two to get home to get my damn package. But damn, I done messed up. Where was that? But yeah, so I like to go out into the stores, and that led me to looking up some of the best places to go shopping. And then when you have some of the best places to go shopping, there's obviously the opposite of that, which would be the worst. So I was on GeorgiaFollowers.com, and I'm still fascinated that this is another website that puts a reading time before the article. It's just reading. Read the damn article. Why do you need to know how long it's going to take to read the damn article? You're going to be reading your whole life. The moment you walk out of the door and get in the car, you're going to see a damn stop sign. Most neighborhood got a stop sign. The name of the roads, GPS, turn left, You're reading. I'm so sick of seeing that. This article, and they told me my article would take 4 minutes to read, so I ain't read it. I was just playing. But on GeorgiaFollows.com, they had a list of 10 of the worst malls in Georgia, because I reside in Georgia, obviously. 10 of the worst malls in Georgia to go to, or that's out, rather. Number one, meaning number one being the worst, comes from Statesboro. Statesboro Mall. Never been there, never heard of it. I've heard of Statesboro before, but for for whatever reason, that one came in as number one. Like, sorry, I was drinking tea. So I'm guessing it's probably bad stores to choose from. Maybe a little dangerous. Maybe a little weird stuff going on to be number one. Number two, which has terrible stores to go to. It's definitely weird shit going on, illegal shit going on. This is a mall I've been to before, and I wasn't accosted, but this is a true story. I promise to God. Oh, the mall is West End Mall in Atlanta. Anybody that been to that mall is already laughing or like, oh hell yeah. West End Mall. I'm walking out of the mall. I swear to God. I swear to God. A woman rolled, I don't know if she rolled down her window or kept it up. As she's driving, coming to a stop, she gestures the blowjob gesture at me. And I'm innocent looking around. Why, me? Are you talking to me? And I'm like, I think I just said, like, I'm good. And she was 100% serious. This is a true story, y'all. I guess that was a prostitute. Maybe she was joking. Maybe somebody dared her to do that. Yes, West End Mall. So if you go to West End Mall, make sure you got your money, some type of protection, and another form of protection. Number three. I was also sad about number three because this is a mall I grew up going to. That's also in the Atlanta area. A mall that I would actually still go to. Met a lot of celebrities in that mall. Greenbrier Mall. Yes. Down the street from the Tyler Perry studio. No, the Tyler Perry studio is down the street from Greenbrier Mall. Greenbrier was there first. And as I'm on this website looking at, it came with a picture for each mall, except for one of the malls, and we'll get to it there lower on that list. I believe they're number 5. Greenbrier Mall came with a picture, and in the picture, go to GeorgiaFollows.com and put in top 10 worst malls or something like that, however you want to word it. And in the picture, you'll see 2 dudes walking out the mall with bags in their hands, and both of them sagging their pants. That was funny to me. I don't know if that's funny to y'all, but that was funny to me. Like, who would ever think, right, that it would be a style, a trend, a fashion where the men would show their underwear? Who would ever think that? Like, in the 1800s, if you were to say to the people, because back then in the 1800s, everybody was dressing up, looking all formal. So it would be crazy to tell somebody, like, if you're Nostradamus, and if you don't know who Nostradamus is, look him up. Pretty much somebody that would write, I cannot remember the words, something train. He would train something, quatrains or something. He would pretty much write little short predictions that he predicted. It was very vague and open to be able to fit a lot of different narratives. So you could say, like, I could assume that 50 years from now, cars will be flying, and put in a vague sentence to fit a lot of things. So that's what he kind of did. But if you had Nostradamus telling black people back then, sorry, that, hey, in about 80 years, 90 years from the 1800s now, it's gonna be a style where you guys are like, well, in the 2000s, the 20th century, where the dudes show their underwear. They probably look at you like, if you don't get the hell out of my face. But yeah, that was just something funny that I saw from that picture. Number five, Gwinnett Place Mall. I want to say I've been there before. I think I have. I cannot recall. It doesn't sound familiar, Gwinnett Place Mall. So that's why I'm kind of like, have I been there before? I don't know. I have to Google it or some shit. Number five, this is the mall that I believe is getting torn down. If not, somebody just comment the correct mall. But South DeKalb Mall, I believe they're gonna make it like a some type of school type situation there. But I haven't been there in a long time either. Number six, another mall I've not been to in the city I haven't been to in a good little minute. Since I was driving mail around. Georgia Square in Athens, Georgia. It sounds terrible. I'm just playing. But no, I haven't been there before. Number seven, a mall I have been to before years ago. Peachtree Mall in Columbus, Georgia. Um, if I'm if I'm thinking correctly, I've been to this mall. It wasn't that bad. Um, the Peachtree Mall in Columbus. It wasn't that bad. I don't know. That was years, easily 10 years ago. So it could be on the decline ever since. But yeah, Peachtree Mall in Columbus. Number eight, another mall I haven't been to in a long time. South Lake Mall in Morrow, Georgia. Shout out to my sister. I know she live out towards that direction. But yeah, I ain't been to that mall in a good little minute. The next one was Valdosta Mall. It just sounds empty because what's in Valdosta? And Milledgeville Mall in Milledgeville, down towards that Macon area. But I was kind of offended by uh, Greenbrier being on there, since that's one of the malls I grew up in. I think it's a good mall. It's not many. Um, it's not a big variety in there. Probably more so for the kids and uh, things like that. I think Macy is Macy still there? I can't remember. So opposite of set of the 10 worst malls was the 7 best malls in Georgia. I've been to most of these, if not all. I've been to all of these. Number seven, a mall I was just at. Now you can get a tattoo. They got a game area now. This came a pretty long way. And they also have one of my favorite restaurants right next door, which is Maggiano. So the seventh best mall in Georgia was Cumberland Mall. I like it. I can deal with that as a seventh best mall. Pretty good mall. Pretty good variety of stores. Everything from Apple all the way down to Liz if you want to buy a hat. They got rid of the Sears. Was that Sears? Yeah, they got rid of Sears not too long ago, maybe 5 years ago or something, 6 years ago. I was kind of upset with that, but it is what it is. Number six, it's not really a mall. I mean, I guess it is kind of a mall. Well, I don't know. Number six it's gonna be Atlantic Station. Haven't been there in a while, but last time I was there, I used to ball out a little bit. So I ain't mad at that one at all either. Number five, a mall I haven't been to in forever. I haven't been in that area in a long time, but North Point Mall. Last time I went, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. But I can't say much about that one. Number four. Now in this shopping place, you gotta have some bread. You're gonna see a few celebrities. You know, hopefully it ain't Diddy, or hopefully it is Diddy, depending on what type of mood you in. But Phipps Plaza. Make sure you have some bread. Make sure you got some bread. That's all I'm gonna say. Number three, a mall I'm very familiar with. Me and my I'm not gonna call them bad kids, but me and my busy kids, we go there a lot. Marla, Georgia. If you're coming from Atlanta, you're gonna have a pretty good drive. So make sure you got some gas. Um, During the holidays, it's gonna be packed like a mug. So pack your patience when you going in that parking lot and you're looking for a parking spot. You're gonna have a hike to get to that door. Also, parking. Somebody gonna hit your shit and leave. Somebody's gonna hit your damn car and leave. They might even break into it out there in that Marla, Georgia parking lot. Um, but it's a great experience. It's a huge mall. It's a huge mall. What always trips me out about Marla, Georgia, is one of the stores, one of the bigger stores. Bigger stores is also going to be ironic once I say the name of this place. But Dick's, and they got this huge green sign, and the name of the store is Dick's. Like, whatever, whatever. Yeah, make your way out to Marla, Georgia. Spend some of that money. If you want to get me something, man, hit me up. You got the Instagram, you got the Facebook. Hit me up. You can get me something. Um, I've been wanting a baseball jersey. So hint, hint to everybody out there. Number two, another mall I spent a lot of time at. Um, just chilling, just putting it in the air, just chilling. A lot of celebrities be out there too. But Lenox Mall. Now lately, you gonna see somebody twerking on the table in the food court. Very good food court also. Good variety to choose from. It might be a fighting, it might be a shooting. So Lennox kind of they probably should be a little higher up on this list as far as best malls because I went to Lennox maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and man, on one of the escalators at the bottom of it, they had a metal detector. A metal detector, not for your keys or your watch or the damn plate you got in your head, but for guns. Probably 9 times out of 10 or knives. So that was something to think about. So Lennox being number two, that's kind of hit or miss. Um, I can understand too because very great selection of the stores to go to. Prices are up there though. Um, but on a good slow Tuesday or Wednesday early at Lennox, school is still in session. It's not a holiday. It's beautiful. It's not a lot of people. It's calm. It's quiet. Uh, that's the best time to go shop. But if you're going shopping around holiday times, obviously you're gonna be in. It's just like Marla, Georgia. Parking is gonna be packed, especially in those parking garage. People will steal your spot, so y'all try to be cool to each other. But number one, I can kind of agree with this. I haven't been there in maybe a year or two, maybe a year, yeah, maybe a half a year or something. Perimeter Mall. Now the food court could be better. I knew the food court was gonna be kind of janky when I saw a Dairy Queen in the food court. I never, I think it was a Dairy Queen. Now, obviously, if I'm in the mood for ice cream, then this is amazing. But when I saw Dairy Queen in, I was like, yeah, they're catering to a different crowd. Like Dairy Queen, I don't know about y'all, but I don't. I only go to Dairy Queen for ice cream, not not food. Because I remember I was a driver one day, and a lady came in and said, "Look what y'all gave my son or my daughter," and the meat was uncooked in the chicken sandwich. So from there on in, I got out of line, my little happy ass out of the line, and I was like, I won't be eating in here at all. But those are the seven best malls to shop at in Georgia, and the 10 worst malls you could find yourself stuck in and accosted by prostitutes in Georgia also. But on to what I really want to talk about. Um, the healthcare, the United Healthcare CEO that was killed, Brian Thomas or Thompson. I'm sorry. We all know the killer left on a bike going through Central Park. And now a lot of people, I'm sure, is gonna look back and say, "Oh, I remember him riding his bike past me, going through the park." But it was nighttime, so the park probably was closed. I mean, sure, it's still people in there. Then got into a cab, then got on a bus to try to escape justice. But that would lead to a $50,000 reward for anybody, obviously not law enforcement or people affiliated with the case. But it has to lead to an arrest and then a conviction to get that $50,000 reward. And a young lady that works in McDonald's in the Alatoona, wherever the hell that's at, she might, if this dude is arrested, he's obviously arrested, but if he's convicted, she could have 50 grand coming her way. I know a lot of her coworkers are probably trying to kiss up and be real nice to her now. So if he's convicted, but chances are he probably will be convicted. Um, so he was inside the McDonald's, and the McDonald's worker, she called the police obviously and reported that, hey, it's a guy in here that looks like the guy from the bolos, I'm sure, the videos, well, the still pictures from video footage, or whatever she's seen. And the officers came to the scene up in New York. Yeah, I'm guessing it was, no, I can't remember. I don't know what state it was in. But yeah, so they went up to him and asked him, hey, have you been to New York recently? And he said he was shaking after they asked him that question. So they obviously detained him and arrested him, and later they would find a New Jersey ID fake on him, along with a ghost gun and a silencer, and also a manifesto. Now this could be the same ghost gun that he shot the guy with that same silencer, potentially. Chances are it probably is. If you don't know what a ghost gun is, pretty much a gun with no serial number on it, specific for that gun. In Georgia, we don't have registration for firearms, so you would run a gun and get some type of record on it. I'm guessing, or not. I don't know. But had the silencer with him. He had a silencer in the still video picture that I saw, and shot the dude. I can't believe. I can't remember how many times he shot him. But he also had his manifesto on him, and in that manifesto, one of the sentences they found was, "I do apologize for any strife of traumas, but it had to be done." Now, chances are, if you're assuming it had to be done, he's probably more than likely talking about assassinating this guy. That was an assassination. So, until we get a little bit more clarity on that, you're probably safe to say, yeah, he was talking about killing that dude. That's what had to be done. But so he suffered, the killer. I'm sorry, the killer, Mr. Luigi Maggioni, Ivy League grad, been top of the class before. He had a pinched nerve from a misaligned spine. Had surgery. According to his friend, the pain was so bad in his back from all his ailments that he couldn't even have sex. Now, as a man, especially a man that doesn't suffer from ED, erectile dysfunction, or some type of disorder that will prevent you from having sex. I believe if you have like some type of prostate issue or something, you probably can't have sex as well as you would want to. I gotta look that up a little bit more. But as a man, especially a young man, if you cannot have sex, if you cannot have sex, man, that's a big deal. You could lose. You're probably more than likely going to miss out on the love of your life once you tell her that. In the beginning, oh, I still accept you for who you are, unless you're okay with her getting it from somewhere else. If you're okay with her getting it from somewhere else and coming back home, all sweaty, her hair messed up, clothes all ripped, it smelling like some dude's perfume, cologne, then you might be okay. I couldn't handle that. I couldn't handle that at all. So I couldn't have that as my story. But as a young man, if you can't have sex, that might drive somebody that's not mentally, stable. That might drive them to find themselves with a hoodie on, with a ghost gun and a silencer, shooting somebody, assassinating somebody, killing somebody, murdering somebody unjustifiably. That might put you in that situation where you're riding an electric bike through a park to get on a bus to escape justice. So, that's where he stood. I'm guessing. Well, probably don't even have to guess. But I'm sure because the CEO, Mr. Bryant, he got death threats prior to this because it's millions of people that probably feel duped out of their money. You buy a house, you got a 30-year mortgage, you're forced to get homeowners insurance, and on year 12, some incident happened, and they don't want to pay. They don't want to insure, or they want to give you some bullshit amount and leave you holding the bag. So that led me to doing a little bit of research, just something quick, and I got a few numbers out of it. Property and casualty insurance in 2023 made 88, not dollars, not $100, not 88,000, not even 88 million, $88 billion. That type of insurance garnered in 2023, 88 billion. Health insurance in 2023, 18 billion. 18 billion. Life insurance since 2023. Listen to this. 220.7, which represents 700,000, almost $221 billion in 2023. Think about that. Billions. Tree falls on your house, you need some money, and they want to try to dupe you. I don't know. I haven't had to file an insurance claim, at least not on homeowners or health insurance. Knocking on wood, thank God. Well, my wife had. I got a lot of kids, but that also led me to do research on experiences people had when filing claims, medication, whatever it may be. So let me just read this to y'all. And this is a quote. It's not from me. I'm a diabetic, and at the height of COVID-19, my doctor said we had no other options. I needed to start insulin. It made a massive difference in my health and life. Fast forward a year later, I tried to pick up my prescription from the pharmacy. I lost track. And they said my insurance had denied it. When I called to find out what was going on, they told me it was not medically necessary. I proceeded to pay $800 per month out of pocket for my medication while my doctor's office fought with them for the following year. I was never reimbursed. You have an insurance company. I'm sure, or I'm guessing, I'm hoping that they had some type of doctor they could consult before making this determination as far as her and her insulin usage. The sentence starts off, I'm a diabetic. Not, I think I have diabetes. I hope I don't have diabetes. I used to have diabetes, but I am. And those people typically take insulin. So I'm guessing that whatever health company she's talking about, I'm guessing the doctor was out on vacation or banging his secretary. Because they're like, I know you got diabetes and all. Try drinking a little bit more water. How about that? Yeah. Which is, I'm not even a doctor, and I could probably Google that. She probably needs to maintain her insulin regimen that she's taking. Shout out to her, whoever she is. She wanted to remain anonymous. The other one I read, they also wanted to remain anonymous. I was pregnant with twins. Shout out to her. I'm a twin. Shout out my boy Raw. I was pregnant with twins and had to deliver them at 34 weeks via C-section. I believe it's 37. Shout out to all my women out there. My doctor was in network. Listen to this. The hospital I delivered at was in network, but the NICU, NICU, in the same hospital was not in network. Our baby spent a week in the NICU, and we got a bill for $100,000 for their 1 week stay. That's almost 20K a day. They fought the insurance for almost a year to get it covered. One more. Let me read one more. Number 5. She did not want to stay anonymous. Awful Night 45. My daughter with autism is on a non-stimulant ADHD medication. It took 6 months to find the right fit. During that time, you have to stay on each medication for 4 to 6 weeks before you can say, this did not work. We went through hell. Sometimes she couldn't eat. Sometimes she could become physically violent to us and her teachers. Sometimes she would cry and I would have to rock her because she was so amped up. After all that time, 2 years ago, we found a medication that our insurance covered and worked amazing. Last week, we found out that at the start of next year, her medication will no longer be covered. She also added, I cannot believe they can legally do this. We cannot go through this testing phase of medication for her again and will now have to pay out of pocket for her medication. People will go to the edge of the damn world about their kids. You know, yourself, I'm an adult, been there, done that. But for their kids, people will do anything. Does that mean people need to be shot in the street? No. Will it take time, money to get some type of settlement or win in court? Yes. But I'm sure there's a fine line in between both of these. But there has to be a better conclusion or a better way to help out people that want to be able to use their insurance according to what they believe they're going to be able to use their insurance for based on whatever contractual deal they come up with. So that led me to a bit more of researching, if you will. Allow me to use that word. Um, but can you imagine? Can you imagine, like, you got homeowners insurance or car insurance and you never get into a car accident and you've been driving for 20 years? Or nothing. You live on a house in the middle of nowhere. You probably don't have to have insurance. Well, you probably do. But you live in a house. You're not surrounded by trees. You're not in any risk of a flood or fire. And you just pay insurance indefinitely. And you never get a chance to use it. That's hilarious to me. That's good. That's a good problem to have, but you're literally giving out money that you'll never see any type of benefit, if that's the right word. I have graduated from college, so I'm supposed to be smarter, but I don't know. But anyway, according to the next research that I did, 6 million Americans do not have homeowners insurance. I don't know if those people are saying, you know what? I'd rather pay for it out of pocket. Or maybe they do live in the middle of nowhere where they're not at risk for a fire or a flood or a tree or a lightning bolt, striking their damn home. In 2022, 14% of drivers did not have car insurance. That equals out to about 35.7 million American people that do not have car insurance. So I also did more research. In your lifetime, you will get in 3 to 4 accidents throughout your life. I don't know if that was just for men. It seems like just a number for men. I think women would probably be at maybe like 6 or 7. I love you. Um, Research also showed that 1 out of 7 drivers don't have insurance. So I suck at math. So two of those car accidents that you're going to get into in your life, according to this research, those two drivers of those vehicles will not be insured. You will be left to hold the bag. You will be left to pay all your medical. Your insurance company will have to pay for your vehicle, which is definitely going to more than likely cause your insurance to go up, even if it's not your fault. Because again, they don't want to pay out the money because they want to keep all their money. Those insurance companies, the adjusters, the claim adjusters, they get more money when they can get a lesser settlement for you. If I can get you $20,000, which is a lot, compared to 50 or 60, yeah, because I know I'll get a bigger bonus, which is kind of odd. You would think that, but never mind. Yeah, they're gonna do everything they can try to do to boost their part on it, which is ironic because they have a car too or a home too. I'm guessing, and they would suffer the same issues if they get into a car accident or a tree falls on their home or something like that. But we will see how justice plays out for Mr. Luigi, I think was his name, the suspected killer of Brian Thompson, that CEO. I'm going to be watching that trial as it plays out, probably in the years. Probably it might want to be well. If he confesses and pleads guilty, then no court, obviously. Well, no trial rather. But that'll be interesting to see how it unfolds, and it'll be interesting to see how much time he gets. I'm going to say if he pleads not guilty and takes it to trial, which will be weird, definitely life. Definitely life. Premeditated. You got a silencer on a gun. You get away. You got a manifesto. Life. If he pleads guilty and say, "Hey, I'm not going to trial. I'm not. I don't like my chances." Probably still life due to those same circumstances. I'm an expert. I watched a lot of Law and Order, CSI. What's the show with Shamar Moore? Not SWAT, but the other one. I cannot think of the name. So I'm an expert. Relax. But who knows? Hey, this has been episode 12, I believe, of the Campbell Project with Jay. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share. Hit me up on Facebook, J Dave. Hit me up on Instagram, Big Twin 871. 2 G's in that big. Cash App, advertise. Let me know if you got any questions. Hit me up. This has been episode number 12. I hope y'all have a safe, happy holiday. Don't work too hard. Drink some eggnog. Tell somebody you love them right now. And I appreciate y'all for listening, man. I'm out of here. Peace.